working, I'm vibing, I'm chilling, I'm feeling.
Okay, so I'm going to be showing you my curly hair routine, wash and go routine that I've been doing for the past couple months, and this is basically how I've been styling it, and so let's get right into it. So first, I'm going to start with the washing routine. So I've been co-washing, which is just washing with conditioner. I'm trying to do that like no more than a week apart, so maybe like a few days apart, so no more than a week apart, and that's making like a difference in helping my hair be really moisturized and soft. So I'll probably talk about that in another video, but basically that's what I'm going to start with. So I start with saturating my hair, getting it really wet. Then I'm going to use the Herbal Essence Hello Hydration conditioner. That's usually what I use for co-washing. Sometimes I use that Aussie Moist one, but right now I got a big bottle of the Herbal Essence. I love this one too. It's very moisturizing and it has a lot of slip. It helps with detangling. So and since like the last time I co-wash was about a week ago, my hair is very easy to detangle. It's not that matted, so I can quickly like finger detangle it and get the tangle, just get it good enough so that I can glide my fingers through. So yeah, you can see that. And when I detangle my hair with the conditioner, I usually just split it into 2 halves. That's what's easier for me. So I usually just saturate 1 half at a time and work on a complete half at a time, and I split the middle and get all up in there and everything. And then after that, I'm gonna do the deep conditioner. Oh, and I don't shampoo every time. I might shampoo like once every like couple or few weeks. Okay, but the deep conditioner I'm using is the Shea Moisture Manuka Honey and Flora Oil and Intensive Hydration Hair Mask. And before I put it on, I don't really rinse out the regular conditioner first. I mean, I might rinse it out a little bit to some degree, like mainly just wringing out the excess water, and then I go in with a generous amount of the deep conditioner and do the same thing. I use like a huge glob, and this conditioner is very good so far. I really love it. It's hard for me to find. There's only like one deep conditioner that I like, but for like a drugstore conditioner, so far the Shea Moisture one is the best. One of the best drugstore deep conditioners that I've used so far. It's very moisturizing, and that's the thing. Okay, and then once I have that saturated all through my hair, then I start slicking it up into like a little bun. I'm just gonna do like a little top knot bun so that it can sit in there, and it's gonna penetrate and just sit in my hair. All the heat and steam from the shower is gonna be, that's like basically the heat. I don't like sit under a dryer or do all that. Like just while I'm in the shower, it'll sit on my hair for like another 15-20 minutes or so while I do the rest of what I do, like wash my body and everything. I wash my face, all that stuff. Okay, and then towards the end, then I rinse it out pretty good. And yeah, as you can see, my hair is just nice and soft and moisturized. Okay, so then once we're out the shower, I kind of just blot it dry a little bit with a towel. I just use like a regular towel, but I just like try to just blot it dry. I don't rub it, just like kind of blot it. And then like right away, like while my hair is still really wet, I go ahead and I put some oil in it, and it's just like a mixture of mainly coconut oil and olive oil. Might have a little bit of other oils in it, like grapeseed oil, and I don't really remember, but those are the main ones. Anyways, but those are the main ones I use regularly, is the olive and coconut, and that's the first thing I do is put oil on my hair. Like that's what works for me, is putting oil on my hair right away, right after washing it while it's wet. So then the next thing I do is I put a leave-in. So what I've been using is this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Leave-In Conditioner. So I really been liking this. I heard a lot of good stuff about this, so I decided to buy this and try it. So this is what I've been using as the actual leave-in, and I do the same thing, split my hair into 2 halves, and focus on one half at a time. I might need to like re-wet it a little bit with a spray bottle, but I usually put it in while it's like pretty damp but not like soaking wet, because it's already gonna take forever to air dry, and that's what I do. So yeah, but I like it to be a pretty good amount of wetness, but not like too soaking wet driven, because my hair will dry really fast if there's like no product in it. It will air dry super fast. So I gotta re-wet it, and then but of course, like focus on the ends. Like I get a good amount, try to spread it throughout my hair as much as I can, get all up in there in the middle. Get, of course, definitely get a good amount on the ends, because that's key, is the ends. That's the key to retaining the length. And of course I make sure I get like, you know, around the edges. You want all the edges to be nice and moisturized. And then once I got that in, I'm gonna go in. I'm gonna use this Shea Moisture Jamaican Black Castor Oil Strengthen and Restore Smoothie. I'm gonna go over my hair with a little bit of that on both sides. So I just do that, and then boom, my hair is super moisturized, and that's basically it. Now sometimes I may add a gel. It just depends on how I feel, like, and how I feel, how much my curls are popping. If I feel like they need some more definition at the moment, or maybe there's a reason I want to make sure that the curls are gonna hold longer or whatever. But I didn't add any gel this time. I didn't really feel like it. A lot of times I don't lately. I mean, and these products are pretty good. My curls to me still really popping, so it's all good. Okay, so once I put that in, that's basically it for now, and then I'm just gonna let that air dry. So once I got that in, then I'm just gonna part it to the way, you know, that I want it to dry, which I usually part it a little to like the side a little bit. So I'm just gonna part it like that. So that's the way it's gonna dry. Now I'm just gonna let it air dry. And it's gonna take about an hour or so, probably a little more than an hour, to completely dry. But usually while it's drying, I'll do some other stuff. So of course, if I was getting ready to like go somewhere or something, then while it's drying, then that's when I'll start doing like, my makeup and do like other stuff. So yeah, so I'll come back in like an hour or two. Okay, so here's my hair completely dry. As you can see, it did shrink up a bit, and it's like poofed out a little bit. And what I'm gonna do first is I'm gonna go ahead and slick down my edges. I like to slick down the one side, so it's like going down like behind the ear and stuff. So I start slicking that down, plus, you know, like style, like slick down the baby hairs. And I'm using this, and I'm gonna use the Eco Style Black Castor and Flaxseed Oil Gel. And then once I do that, then I just like adding a little clip over to the other side. That's just the way I've been liking it. So this is basically the style, the way I've been styling it. And then after that, to complete the style, the last thing we do is basically fluff out the hair and make it a little bit more poofier, because I feel like with the way my hair is shaped right now and the length and all that, I feel like basically that's what looks cuter, that's what looks better, is if it's more like fluffed out and bigger. So that's basically what we do, and usually it's better to do that once the curls are pretty much completely dry, so that there's going to be, you know, less frizz, and obviously, you know, it just makes more sense because it's not going to fluff out. I mean, it's still wet. But yeah, so that's what we do. We just keep fluffing it out, messing with it, pulling it apart a little bit. It might get a little bit frizzier, but that's okay, because that's kind of like the look. So there you are. That's what my current wash and go curly hair routine has been at the moment. So I know, like, for the longest I have been keeping it straight. I'll probably do another video talking about that. I don't know if I want to get into it too much, but I've been doing like keeping it straight a lot. And one of the reasons, like I said, I was keeping it straight, because I feel like it's easier, it's just easier to manage, and I feel like it's easier for me to even try to maintain length, because I've been on a hair growth journey still. I mean, it's pretty much, I mean, I'm still trying to grow even longer than what I have it. And right now, I mean, it's still growing. It's probably just past the boob if I pull it straight. But yeah, it's gotten, let's see. yeah. So I'm still on the journey to waist paint. I think it's been like a little bit of a struggle over the past couple years, but anyway, so I'll get into that. So I'll probably get more into that and like, you know, about the whole hair growth update stuff in like another video, but you know, like I wasn't wearing my hair curly that much because it was just, I just like, I don't know, I'll explain all that in another video, but basically I'll just say that I decided to try doing it curly because one of the things that I'm doing, or one of like the main things, is trying to co-wash it more often. As in like just washing it with conditioner and deep conditioning it a lot more often, and like helping it be like very moisturized. I'm trying to like help my hair be softer, and so far like it's worked right now. It's just really soft and like fluffy. It just feels like very soft, and this is part of like what I'm doing to help with the hair growth and all that. But anyways, like I said, I'll talk more about that in another video. So but anyways, so this is my curly hair routine. Boom, here it is from the back. Yeah, my hair kind of has like a weird shape right now, like while it's curly. I don't know, like, so it's like that's why I'm still trying to, it's like when it's straight it looks pretty long, but when it's curly it still has like this weird awkward shape to me, which is one of the reasons why I don't really like wearing it out curly. But so far, like doing this style that I've been doing, I feel like that this has kind of been working. Like if I fluff it out the way I do and stuff, you know, and hopefully, you know, until it grows out even more, if I can get it, you know, to grow out more. So that's what we're working on. But yeah, so this is my curly hair routine, wash and go at the moment for the spring, summer 2022. And yeah, so I'll be back with some more videos. See you in another video. Bye. Peace.